throttles on the foot?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
pull in.
Good morning.
Are both these drive chains?
No, that's the kicker.
This is okay. I owned a bike until my divorce.
I haven't used anything.
Come on over here, darling.
Wonderful. I'm so glad so many people could show up, and I mean, he is so creative. And go in around the back and see the ironwork. Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, welcome to Pontiac, Michigan. This is my studio. I've been building motorcycles for a long time, and I still really enjoy doing it.
Oh, this is so cool. Everything you can make out of it.
We've had some pretty good events since we put the club together just a few months. Shadow rods. The Wilson Barn was a really good success. We had 21 cars we brought in there, and we took 5 awards. And that was pretty good for the amount of cars. We've got a couple things coming up after this. I'd like to introduce our host, Ron and Ruth.
Well, when I originally started, I had a shop on University, which was in Pontiac, and it was right when I was going through separation with my first wife. So I slept on the workbench for 3 months, or 3 years, I mean.
3 years?
Which was a good time, you know. The kid would knock on the door at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh man, I just found the spark plug. How will give me a spark plug? Okay, there you go. And, so then I was there for 8 years, and then the building got too small for me. So at that point, I bought some land at Joslin and Brown, which was agricultural at that time, and then I had to switch to industrial. And so I was there for 30 years, and it was a good place. And the business kept getting larger, and it was kind of the right place at the right time. And when I moved out there, everybody says, Ron, ain't nobody coming all the way out there, in the country. Well, they did. And then Home Depot did, and they gave me a good chunk of change about 10 years ago. And I've just always enjoyed what I do. I'm fortunate that I'm able to do what I do and not punch a clock, and I survive, and that's about it, Right now, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Art Prize. It's in Grand Rapids, and there's artists from all over the country that send in their artwork, all types of artwork. And then there's different venues that choose what they want in front of their establishment. And in my case, it's a motorcycle, naturally. I call it Chopper at Large. Ruth named it. And it's downstairs. We'll go down and take a look at it. But how it all got started, he says, did you ever use any airplane parts for your sculptures or anything? No. He says, well, I'm the curator of this airplane museum over here, and I'll come pick you up tomorrow because we've got some stuff that's obsolete and we don't know what to do with it, and I'd be happy to give it to you. Yeah, sure. But then so he actually did show up, and we went over there, and he gave me these cylinders off of one of those radial engines. They're real close fin, look really cool. And so then I made the rocker boxes look like airplane wings, and you'll see. But and so I entered that, and it's going to be at Grand Rapids Public Museum, which is right on Pearl Street in the river, and it's all landscape. It'll be a really nice setting for it. Most of my art is either motorcycle or car related, You'll see. I have been in many places. That poster right there on the wall when I was in the Clinton Museum Library in Little Rock. I was in the Milwaukee Art Museum, which is that picture right there, and that building is just unbelievable. Those wings there, they close and open.
Ron, where did your interest in motorcycles come from? How did that start?
It was just something that I grew up in Royal Oak, and I just always liked them, And it was a whole deal with my parents because they didn't think that I should have a motorcycle.
Most parents. Is the film they're doing?
Yeah.
Is that done?
No, they're going to preview it and premiere or whatever they call it. Niagara Falls, the 20th of July. It's a documentary on my life.
Oh, neat. Down, down, down.
Well, look at that.
That is so cool, isn't it?
Oh my God.
I love that.
Is it a dragon? It's a lizard. Oh my God, look at that.
Hey, Phil, I think he's got your whizzer beat. What do you think? That's a big whizzer right there.
I told him.
I've never seen a bottle opener like this. You never know what you're going to find. Meat grinder. Meat grinder.
Yes.
But a lot of things I make, like these things I make myself.
Yep.
Well, I start with this.
4 inches.
She's a beautiful lady.
Reading is an option. This is amazing. I can't walk straight. I keep looking at all the different things that are here. This man has an amazing imagination.
Knives and forks, you can see they make a
Yeah.
good fantail there.
It's overwhelming.
This,
That's all I can
You
tell
know,
you.
the flowers, some of them are so Oh, yeah, that's just what you need. My swing and my back.
The squaws. Hi, squaws.
In the teepee.
How you squaws doing?
How? We're good.
Kimosabi.
I didn't say that out loud.
Right.
Oh, it's too funny.
Damming it right here.
Well, I could just say hi. I'm Sean Lawson, and I'm a friend of Ron and Ruth's from Phoenix, Arizona. Met them last September when they came out for our Radical Rides exhibit at the Mesa Arts Center. Well, I'm here right now. I'm here visiting. It just so happens I'm here the weekend that your club is here at their property, visiting and seeing the studio, because I'm on a 33-day solo motorcycle ride across the country. I left Phoenix on June 12th. Thank you.
Oh, this is really in the woods.
It keeps getting smaller and smaller all the time.
Yeah, how's it feel to be up there?
Oh, it's a great ride. Kind of like Easy Rider in the sky.
This is the cycle you took across the country?
Yeah, this is my long distance ride. Can you imagine 9,000 miles across the country?
Okay, what do you guys got to say on video?
He's got money here.
Mike, you're going to knock him down?
No. 40 years, I'll sure.